All right, so my refrigerator needs to be thawed, as you can see behind here, behind the water. The coils are pretty clear, but that needs to be cleaned out. Let me give that a real quick look. So they're okay, but it really needs to be done before it gets worse. And I have these special bottles that I was given for work. They fit right in there perfectly, which is really, really nice. This has some lemon in it, along with some apple cider vinegar and a little bit of 2-lemon lemonade mix. The freezer is full, and so this also needs to be thawed out. I saw some frost and so on and so forth at the back, and so that's pretty full. And what I am thinking is that what I need to do is get this cleaned out first. What I'm going to have to do is go through it, because when I moved in here in November, sorry, I was reaching for the stool, which will allow me to get in here easier. Anyway, nonetheless, so there's a lot of things in here that were in here before I moved. And some of it is meat and fish that's going to be frostbitten. It's been in there for over a year, and it was in the other refrigerator for a year. So that's just way too long. So this is going to have to get cleaned out. So my idea is to take that out, clean it out first. I bought a little cooler. I got a cooler in the shed, but I can't get into it. So I'm going to take and put the things in the cooler that I'm keeping and get rid of what I'm not and get that reorganized. And so I thought I would video a little bit of this. This was a great buy. It's a 3.0. It works great. I love it for getting my ice cubes done real fast. In the process of getting things done, but this stuff needs to be done too. So I still have plants to replant. This is for a customer of mine. I'm going to give to her. And I got these little cups, these leftovers. These are from the spices when I refilled all those spices behind the stove, which you'll see another time. But I want to use them for starters, for little plant starters. Anyway, that's beside the point. I got to try to get this done in a relatively short period of time. So I discovered that I can't hold this during the time that I do these things. It's a little hard to set up the tripod for this in this area. So I'm just going to get as much done as I can, and then come back during and just kind of give you clips of what I'm doing. Okay, I had to go get a great big garbage bag and bring it over here in front of the freezer. I don't want to leave it open too long, but I've got to get this done. And then over here I have my cooler. The things I'm keeping are going in there, the things I'm not are going in here. So got that started. So here, one of the first things I'm pulling out is this Alaskan cod. And actually, I'm not seeing really a whole lot of frostbite on it. Well, yeah, actually I am. Now let me take a look at this date. 6/4/2021. I have to think about that, because it's a year. And it comes frozen. I hate to throw out food. If anybody that knows me knows that I am a pack rat. And they found out when I was moving from the house to the trailer. I think frozen goods are going to be... Okay, here I've got another pack of... And this was 11/10/2022. This one, I And, you know, it's weird that this one actually looks worse than the other one. Wow. This is hard. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to get rid of so much. I have these ice cubes, but let me tell you, they're plastic ice cubes. Unfortunately, I am not a fan. Now, I know that's so good. This meat I worry about the most because I went to grab some the other day and I had wrapped it up. I know that this is new. And that looks pretty good. I had packaged these up. Oh, don't fall on my foot. And they were packaged before, and I think these ones are actually okay. Well, gee whiz. What a dilemma. This one looks like it's a little more brown than the others, but I'm not seeing any frostbite on it, so I think I might be okay, which that's good. All right, bacon, of course, that's always good. So glad to see that. And then this is new. I just got this. This is chicken strips. Well, I have a lot more here that's good than I thought. I still need to clean this out. And let's see what else I can come up with. These are probably no good looking at them. Unfortunately, that's going to have to be one thing that's thrown out. I know that these are newer. That's for keeps. That's for keeps. Maybe this is. That one doesn't look good. I'm going to go ahead and throw that one away. Let's see. Oh, kale is always good. Let's see. Oh, my meatballs. I know that those are fairly new. I have so many. That's new. This is turkey bacon. And let me see if I can find a date on here. December 2020. Okay, that one's got to go. Let's see, this one doesn't look bad, but that says September of 2020. Well, shoot. And I think that'll be okay. Frozen butter will be okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My shrimp. That's because I know I got that. I'm going to get rid of this. Now, this is not going to have an expiration date on it. My son-in-law had jalapenos and ghost peppers and, what are the southern hot peppers? Anyway, there's like 4 different hot peppers that he made into salsa there. And I know that that's not going to be any good. All right, chicken I know is not any good. So it's not as bad as I thought. Let me put this down for a minute so I can reorganize a couple of things. And I'm in a little bit better shape than I thought I was. Hold on. So I have this one bag. There were 3 pieces that were good to keep. Didn't really see much of any kind of frost on them, so I think that they're okay. These are the ones from 2021. Alright, this one is the one from 2022. There were only 4 pieces out of it. I'm leaving them in the bags that they came in so I know which ones to cook first. And I am going to make this a priority to get these cooked immediately, just to make sure that I'm getting that nutrition. Now that I'm able to cook on my stove. So I've got other things that I want to be able to do. Alright, so really, there's everything. There's still stuff left here. Just need to organize this, and I can bring some of the things out of the other freezer. There's a couple of those sausages that have been in there. I got rolled sausage. Anyway, I'll touch back with it in just a second. Okay, there everything is back in here. This is being left empty. I am needing ice cubes, and this thing freezes things so incredibly fast. It's wonderful. I am going to go ahead and leave it like this for now and see what I can do about that top freezer. I have ice cube trays that I'm needing to fit in. I think I'd be better off putting food in here and leaving space in the little freezer and the refrigerator. So let me see what I can do there. This will require me standing, so I'm going to have to be very wise in how I do this, because the amount of time that I can stand up, those salmon are good. I'm so glad. And then I've got my veggie burrs. I have this little freezer pack back here, and I'm just wondering, can I think what I can do is those 2 bacons, bring them up here, put them front and center. Well, I'm going to have to put them back here so they don't fall. And let me get that first. As I was doing that, I noticed one of those bacons had lots of frostbite on it. So, just stick that one back there. That's good. This is going to be more organizing. I just got this chicken. I decided that one of the ways for me to save space is to take it out of the bag, go ahead and wrap it up individually, and freeze it. And this, since I have to stand and kind of hold on to the refrigerator for balance, I'm just going to have to pause this while I work on this. So I've taken out a lot of stuff, mostly frozen goods. I did come across a box of frozen spinach, and I know that that was really super old. So that had to go. I gotta still get the rest of these things. I got some fruit in here, broccoli and things like that I already have in the other freezer. I'm just going to put these things with that as organized as possible. I think that's going to help quite a bit. That hamburger is fairly new. I didn't take it out of the bag yet. So I got to move that stuff from here to the other freezer. So here I go. Alrighty, that is nicely loaded in there. Got my broccoli over here. Got my medleys, which is, broccoli and carrots and edamame and things like that. On that side, right in the center, is that kale, which that's going to have to be done pretty quick. Then I got my little breaded strip. I've got other in the other refrigerator. My ground beef down here. I actually have some frozen meatballs here. And then there's the one sausage that I know that was new. I actually got that when I moved here. So one of the things I'm doing, this is all being done because I need to make sure to get rid of all of the old so that I can put in the new, get it better organized. I am trying to do things to eat more healthy. And so I got to get rid of things in order to get the things that I really need. It's good to know I've got that salmon and cod. There's 7 pieces of cod. There's probably only going to be 5 meals out of that because a couple of them are kind of small. But now I need to take a look at this. This area up here is where I want to be able to have, this area up here is where I want to be able to have my freezer packs. This it's not mine. That had gotten from my daughter. Still have a teeny tiny bit of pineapple. I think that's probably going to be thrown away. We've got strawberry and mixed berries, which is good. A little bit left there, so I can organize this. This is going to be good, so I won't have to put too much in that freezer, that little cooler, I mean, to get this done. See, this really needs to be defrosted, and I want to get to it before it gets worse. But anyway, one more little trek, and this will be done before I need to do the defrost, which I'm going to have to do tomorrow. It's already been a full day today with other things. There's not too much in here. My juices are a big thing. Mixed with I've got a custom mix. I'm going to show that one of these days. Not too much here. Trying to not have too many condiments and things like that. Trying to do as holistically, as I possibly can. A couple of things in here are left over. The only reason that Sonic is here is because I made some iced tea from scratch. I don't have a pitcher to put it in, and so I put it there so it'll be cold when I bring it out and drink it. Still have some cabbage there. I had an incident yesterday where I had put that tea actually into another cup, and unfortunately the cup leaked. Every bit of that tea went all over all of this into the drawer, and so I had to throw things out. But I still have a couple of onions and some lemons. I got some garlic. I'm going to mix up a special mix I had seen on YouTube, of course, to be able to do a little bit of liver cleansing. And I love lemons and I love garlic. And so that combination is going to be good. Anyway, so that won't take up too much space in the cooler. That'll be okay. There's things in there. If it's not cold for a couple of hours, it's not going to break the bank. Well, except the milk. And I'm not sure. I bought it so I could make some fried green tomatoes with that egg mixture and flour, and ended up just frying the tomatoes without all of that. It was so good that way. But I still have the milk. So there's something I'm sure that I can use it for. Anyway, so tomorrow will be defrost. And I'll have to take a little video and show that to you tomorrow. Interesting what can happen in little freezers. But thanks for coming along. There's more to come. I hope you'll come back. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.